Well, hello there, everybody. Drae here, and welcome back to my absurdly large and chaotic mining facility. Today, we're back out in Mine Mogul, and I don't feel like a mogul. I am not a mogul at all. I might be at the end of the game, but we didn't get here via success. I mean, we kind of did. I mean, it's actually working quite well. Just don't look right over here. This has been the bane of my existence this whole damn run. But yeah, I've actually been running this for, I don't know, about 30 minutes now. So as you can see, I wouldn't say it's keeping up, but as per usual, it's not actually breaking the system. So we just have a little bit of a stockpile there, if you will. But yes, I think today is finally the big day. I'm going to say goodbye to this system. I'm kind of just waiting for my Master of Gold quest to be done. That way we get 4 research points. I think that's all we need to pretty much buy everything. But yeah, there is still a few quests I would like to do. I guess we could use my new system to do those, hopefully. If it goes well, I'm very nervous. I don't really have much of a plan yet. I do want to do a vertical gravity fed systems just to save space. I know that. And yes, there is the new high flow conveyors. We will definitely be using those. And yeah, I just want to add a bunch to the system without, you know, fine-tuning the system anymore, because I'm not really fine-tuning it anymore. I'm just patching the problems. All right, and I have been trying to get the drill bits again, so yeah, we can eject drill bit, but it doesn't come out. Oh, it does. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Is this a broken drill bit? Please. That is definitely a broken drill bit. So before I forget, let's go. We have one quest at the start. Scavenger hunt. Activate that damn quest again. I just need one broken drill bit for that. All right, man, this is gonna feel good. That was an oddly hard quest to do, so I'm thinking the drill bits were broken before. Because, yeah, I definitely tried to eject them last episode multiple times, mind you, and it didn't seem to eject. Maybe it was on the ground somewhere, and I'm gonna feel very ashamed. But, hey, that's just generally a Drae episode. All right, so yeah, now all we need is gold ore. I guess gold ore is going through the system periodically. I don't actually remember. Do I have ore? No, that's probably the one thing we don't have going through the system still, so I'll just grab some as they go beyond and throw them in there. All right, so most of my gold is over here. We should have a bunch of copper, too. We'll just grab some of that. Uh-oh, did I just take something? Why did it beep? I don't like that it beeped. There we go. This has a lid on it, right? Okay, I didn't do that wrong. Good. All right, and my copper hallway is over here, so we'll just grab all this. That's probably close to enough. Okay, there we go. The last little bit of copper and everything else. Oh, I guess it is in the last little bit. Damn it. All right, I'll just grab some from over here. Just a little bit. Okay, I can't even see where I'm going. And there you go. Grab the rest of that. We don't want to get this locked in somewhere. Okay, done that. I am almost done the Master of Gold too. My first Master quest, I think, done. So yes, we are very much focused on gold, which you can definitely see coming in over here. Just compared to my copper output, you can kind of see the difference. So yeah, I don't know why I went so deep into gold. That's probably why we have so many problems now. But yeah, the goal, I don't know if I want to say this or not, but I want to connect every node or mining node to my system. That would be the ultimate goal. We don't have to use the fast miners, but I would love to have just every node mining. That if I could build a system that could deal with that, that would be really, really fun in my opinion. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I can hardly build a system to begin with, as you can clearly see. I mean, I don't know. I guess this is technically a system. It's just absurdly complex. All right, so as we wait for the last few gold rods to come in, the one thing I am going to have to do is get support wrench. So we can toggle support pillars now. I could do this manually before via just deleting things, but I guess they actually added it now, which is nice. So we will indeed unlock that. The hatch chute I might actually end up using depending on how I want to build this. So essentially I could just toggle it open or closed. So we'll unlock that. I guess I'll finally get the basic cannon just because why not? And in a few seconds here, we're going to get 4 more research, which should be the final of the current things that are unlocked in the game. I should mention this game's being updated very, very fast with new items. So there's probably going to be more in the very near future. Okay, and there is the final, the 500th gold rod gone in. And there is 4 more research points, which... Oh, I guess if I did want the robot grabber... I don't actually have enough research yet. Ingot straightening. I guess I'll buy it just because we probably should have it. Turbo drill bit. I don't think I want to ever use that, but we will. And experimental dev test items. Packager. Packages objects in the boxes. Resource scanner. Hell tilde shows the name of the thing you're looking at. And chest for storing items inside. Actually, I would like the chest maybe, because we are probably going to have a lot of items now. Okay, now for the moment I didn't want to do. I'm so nervous, man. I don't want to rebuild and like ruin it. All right, I do have a hammer. Quickly deconstructs place buildings, and I guess it is indeed hammer time. So, yeah, maybe I should turn off all auto miners and clear all physics and ore objects. All right. Say goodbye to the old. So what I'm going to do right now is just kind of take everything away all the way to the entry point. So we'll keep this going here, for example, and we'll keep everything else. The only thing I might keep is my coal wash plant, just because I think it's well designed in the corner. And that should be something we're building at the start anyways. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to separate the coal right away. Now, the annoying part is I hope I have enough money. I should. I mean, I don't think I'm going to need over $700,000, but all these chutes and everything, I'm not really going to be using anymore because we're going to be upgrading to the high flow ones. Okay, this feels so freaking weird not seeing anything here. We just got a few floaties left, more or less, and as you can see, a whole lot of room for activities. So we got all of our miners. This miner coming in, so all of our connections. I gotta decide where I want to go. These are, thankfully, all the gems that I can use to use my sorters. I guess it didn't keep my ore, though. Oh, it did actually keep my ore. There it is. There's the coal, at least. Anything else we really want to do here? I think that is pushed back to the max. As I said, I just wanted to keep my wash plant here because I think it's a nice small design and it should be pretty easy to add coal here. That's the first thing we got to do is separate coal from everything else. Okay, so the new big good thing, it was just updated, is the vertical bulk sorter. So what this will do is we can have 2 inputs going in, sorting out to 2 outputs. So essentially, I think this should be a great way to separate my coal. Now, this is the only non-physics-based item in this game. They actually just changed it, so it cannot get jammed, essentially is what the developer's saying. Challenge accepted, I guess. But yes, this is what we're going to start off with. I think what I want to do is, as I said, I want to be gravity fed. So what we probably want to be doing is bringing my raw resources into the air. That way, the ground floor will hopefully be used for mostly manufacturing and bringing back to, obviously, the coffers here. Now, I actually didn't struggle too much with filling this thing. I was a little worried about that. So I was actually considering, if I can fit it, putting some sort of hopper system here. So if I did that, I could... I don't know if I want it lower like this. I would love the idea of a hopper system feeding into this thing, if possible. I wonder if just adding a chute... I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, honestly. Because, yeah, we have these bottom-angled chutes. But, yeah, I can't actually put it in there. Okay, so, yeah, it wouldn't really work. If I could put this on top of it, it wouldn't be so bad. But I can't actually, unfortunately, put it on top. I don't think we're going to actually run into issues with this, though. What I think we should maybe use this for is the initial surge of ore. So do I want to, like, build it over here in the corner, kind of? And then bring everything over up into it? Because then what we could do is bring this down here. Is that going to give me enough room to conveyor down this below? Oh, wow. I actually cannot conveyor that out. Wow. Okay, so hold on. I got to make this... I'm not going to be able to fit this. That's insane. So I can't hopperize this. That actually really sucks. I at least can't do it here. Is there anywhere where I could? I mean, oh, this is probably the tallest area. So it would have to be right at the entrance. This is where obviously all my refined stuff go. This is what I wanted to keep open for that. God damn it. I haven't even put one thing down and I'm already getting stressed. But yeah, this obviously has a lot more room over here than over here. So I think we are, unfortunately, possibly going to have to build it over there. All right, so yeah, I like it over here, actually. I think this will be a good spot so I can watch everything coming in. It's right by my base, as you can see. Now, looking more into this is actually not just a 2-pass. I could make this into a 3-pass if need be. I think I could just put something in this basket, something in this basket, and everything else would come out here. So we'll probably use more of these systems later, but I very much wanted this to be the start of my system because it cannot be clogged. And as you saw, that was our major issue before. Are these? Yeah, we'll take these. We'll just rearrange a little bit. Unfortunately, those are always going to be there. They don't go all the way to the ground. But that's pretty much as low as I can easily get it, while giving room for the bigger conveyors. Because, yes, we have the walled conveyors now. We're obviously going to be using those when we can over the non-walled ones. Because, yeah, we're going to be going crazy now. So, yeah, I guess we'll just buy some of these. Because I probably don't have a whole lot. And then we have the overflow splitter, which I think I will be using. I should have some of those. We also have the smart splitter. I really would like to get away from that. Because I just hate having a stupid little wiper, man. It's so annoying. Conveyor ledge. Oh, that's the one that does the little jump, right? I believe. I don't know if I'm going to need those or not. I guess I'll buy a few. I mean, they're $60. What the hell? Let's just buy a couple of them. Or overflow splitter. I think that's enough for right now. So, yeah, we're going to, just so I'm not confused, I'm going to drop all my old conveyors over here. Okay, and welcome to the club, new big conveyors. Okay, so first and foremost, I guess we got to get all of our systems up there. So I also got to connect to this one because I totally disconnected that. And yes, I will get rid of all the other ones sooner or later too. But for right now, we're just going to keep them like this. Okay, and yeah, these conveyors actually will become very handy because we will need to use these for connecting systems together. Just because I don't have any or many turning pieces. So that should work. I don't know, man. Obviously, it's just going to kind of pile up here and then overflow. I don't like that, though. Why? I thought they would be designed to be able to go over each other. I mean, you would think they would be, but they're kind of designed for an ordinary conveyor, it looks like. So that... already, dude. Already having problems. So probably the smart way is to do a drop, just like I was doing before. So like that. And then we'll have to see and analyze how that goes. I mean, they don't go that fast, so I think we'll be okay. And I already used the wrong one. This is the problem. I'm going to do this so many times before I remember. All right, that's the one. Same thing, though. At least we have walls now, though. This will be cool. And yeah, I will update these later. Obviously, we'll update them as we need to. I don't want to have to redo my whole traffic way into here if I don't need to. All right, and goal is to keep this as close to the roof as possible so we have lots of room down here for activities. Because we're going to need lots of room for activities. Boy, are we ever. Okay, and the first of hopefully many... Is that... Okay, there isn't a lip there. I was going to be very mad for a second there thinking there was a lip there. So, we got our first conveyor going in. We got to connect these over to this now. Obviously, I do want to get as many attached points to this as possible so we don't overwhelm one side. So we will try and spread these out via the other sides. Maybe I should actually put this one over at the other side now that I think about it, just because there's not many access points from this side. All right, that should hopefully help with traffic just a bit more later on. Okay, so there we go. Oh, yeah, we also have that one. Perfect, so that can come over here. Is it just this one here? Yeah, there's only one here. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep it with the ordinary conveyor. Then we definitely don't need to have a high flow for this because it's just one node going over here. Okay, so there we go. We got two going in. Next up, this will be the big boy. Do I want to go up faster and then meet those over there? I really want as much of this ground floor as possible. That's all I'm thinking about right now. So yeah, we're going to take this back a bit. We might start building upwards a little bit earlier. I also have to remember I have 2 extra mines in here, as you can see. So I would love to connect to those if we can. So we're just going straight up right now. I think that is level. I'm just trying to keep my conveyors as straight as possible. Only turning when we absolutely need to hopefully lessen the chaos that's going to happen in here on the ground floor. Actually, as well, before I forget, there we go. So that looks really good. Obviously, the big thing is now we can get rid of all these beams. I wouldn't have done this if I couldn't do that. So yeah, you can toggle support pillars now. Fantastic idea. And we're obviously going to be toggling every one of them off. There's no sense. Wish you could just toggle them fully off. I mean, if they're not there for structural integrity, then I don't need them. But yeah, now as you can see, we can just have these nice highways out of the way. I won't even know they're there most of the time, which is a lot different from my last design. Okay, so there's those two. Do I want to add more to the system before I even start? I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. So now we're going to connect these two over together. I'm just thinking, do I want to go up early or actually stay down and then go up right here? Oh, is this going to be perfect? Oh my god, I calculated that first try. First try from the ground, baby. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll do that then, and then we'll just keep this straight then. Something like that should be perfect. And yeah, we're just going to have them fall in, because it never really seemed to bother my situation before. So this seems to be a better idea than the little hop up. I don't like those at all. And we'll bring this one over to here. Okay, what am I missing? I think that's everything connected already. I feel like I have way too much space down here. Oh, I guess we didn't connect to this, so we just got to actually connect these over. Do I want to backtrack with this? What does this even give me? 50-50, so it's actually pretty good. So yeah, if it's just one conveyor connecting to a system, we'll just keep with the OGs. Why does it do... Why? Is it really... No, you had it! Oh, why? Okay. Dude, you... There. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, so that's connected to that. Big thing we need to remember right now is to get the coal set up. So we're going to bring this up here. So yeah, I've never used this, I should mention. I'm pretty sure I know how it works, though. I need some scaffolding, don't I? I need to put it in there. Yeah, we should definitely build maybe some scaffolding this time. I wish the scaffolding wasn't so big, though. This is the thing. Like, I would love to build myself a ramp up, but do I need a freaking massive, giant ramp like this? This is why I haven't been building scaffolding. Like, look it. The scaffolding's gonna take more freaking room than anything else, and I'm still hitting this. So yeah, you know what? Screw the scaffolding. I'd rather get my systems in place first. I'll just have to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get this coal in here. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so there we go. That, and now I would like a little piece as well, just in case both get through. We do get crushed, I think, statistically sometimes. I think it went in. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's on the top. Oh, I can't even grab it either. I'll just grab another one, damn it. Okay, and drop it in. Okay, so that side will out-pop coal. I hope I'm doing this right. Again, I'm doing a lot of assuming now. I probably shouldn't have done that. But this is why I wanted this system here. Super easy to add that to this. And I don't think this thing's going to get too overwhelmed. So I don't think we'll need the high flows over here. But if we do, simple upgrade. All right, so if you don't remember, this washes my coal, and then out here pops the polished gems. I guess I'm just going to feed this thing. So I think what I'm going to do is get a polishing system in place here. I want a mass polisher right at the end. So, and by mass, I mean like this. We never hit the limit of the polisher, but I feel like that's going to be our next problem. So now we can connect to 3 different systems and polish right to the end. All right, and we definitely won't have to worry about demand on this one. So for right now, we'll change this later on. Again, I don't really have a plan right now, but it's coming together. So at least now we're polishing our gems, and we are separating our coal out of our system. What I could do after this, because what's going to come through here? We're going to get gems, coal, iron, and gold. And copper. So crap. Copper, iron, gold. Crap, if I had one more, I could have one more system after this to actually separate everything in its own place. Oh, could I do that somehow and then maybe just get a gem separator later? The problem with gem separation later is if it goes through any sort of machine, it breaks the gem. So you really want to get that done early. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do the next part. Oh. I was like, what am I doing here? Okay, so I can get rid of literally every support if I wanted to. Can you just toggle them off then? All right, so yeah, what I think I'm going to do for this first one, I didn't originally plan on this, but I think it's a good idea. So any gem that comes through our system... No. Hey, come here. What are you doing? Oh, I should have set this up first, man. This is annoying. All right, I just need like one... What am I doing? I have a million things I can put down. Just put this down for a second. Jesus. All right, and did that not go in? Are you serious? I had it already up there. Just get the frick... What are you doing? Okay, thank you. All right, so we got Emeralds and diamonds. Now, rubies shouldn't go through this part, so we don't need a ruby in here. That's done. Okay, so now my logic is coal here, gems here, all ore here. With that in mind now, if I add another system after this with the ore, we can separate all ore out into their own specific systems. Let's at least make sure this is working first. So we're just going to, I guess we'll have the gems going down. And yeah, just for right now, this is a mere test. Let's have this directly going in and selling dirty old ore. All right, so let's turn on all auto miners and test and see how this system's doing. I really think maybe I might just add a bunch to the system right now. Obviously, we are prepping the system for high output now. My other system was definitely not high output. I would like a light up here. That would be nice. Let's get a light. Why am I buying them? I have everything in the game. All right, and already going into the sorter. Yeah, I'll put that right there like that. Perfect. And as... Oh, okay, that is cool. I was like, wait, what? Where did that come... What the frig? Oh, are you freaking serious, bro? Oh, dude. Okay, all right, hold on. It's not a big deal. I hope. All right, so if I put this here, we're good. I hope. I really hope. I don't like... Why is there gold there? Oh, wait, there's supposed to be gold there. I'm sorry for yelling. All right, and as you can see, it looks pretty good to me. I'm so excited to see high output of this. This is going to be so good. But yes, this is very exciting. So now this will have 3 things on it and 3 things only. I just want to make sure. Is there really no gems coming through my system? All right, there we go. I just heard one fall. So indeed, it is separating everything into its counterparts. I actually don't want to get rid of the ore because I'm going to need to use those for separation, I believe. So I think what we'll do is just let chaos commence. I just want to figure out where I'm going to put the next one of these. So yeah, we're going to do this again. Add another form of separation. Big purchase these things, by the way, $4,800 as they are so good now. Okay, so where did that go? There it is. All right, so I don't think I need a massive hopper for this one, so we don't need to go as crazy. But I think I'm going to put it kind of like right here. And I think I'm just watching this, and I know sooner or later we're going to start pushing things backwards. So we're going to add an extra layer there just so we don't have them falling out. They come out sideways a lot. Like, with how fast these are coming out, I am nervous about overflowing. I can't believe I'm saying that. But I don't think these walls are really going to hold up much with how big these are. I have to remember, I do have to crush. Crap, I have to do that before I do the next part. Wait. Okay, no, I guess I don't need to. I can separate out the ores and then smelt them. But yeah, I forgot about the crushing aspect. So, do I want to do 1 crusher or 3? Why do I only have 2 ore crushers? I have 3 different ores. So was I not crushing one of the types of ore? Or did it randomly delete one of my things? Or did I not pick it up? What the hell? I don't know. It's been a while since I used the ore crusher, so what I'm going to do is just see how much it can deal with. So I'm mere testing. This is not staying in my system. We're just going to see how it can do with all of this. Because what I would like to do is just use 1 of these, obviously, instead of 3. People are always yelling at me that I'm using too many machines, but honestly, I'd rather just have more machines than have a bottlenecking system. But I just want to see, can it keep up with everything? Yeah, I don't. This is the one that didn't keep up. I thought it was the smelter, but I'm pretty sure it's this. So I think we will separate these and have 1 crusher on each system. I don't even know if that's going to be fast enough. We might need to separate them again with more crushers. I mean, it is keeping up, but I don't think it would be a good idea to keep this going. So yeah, we'll just do it. Let's just do it. Take all this. Do I still... Okay, I have my ruby in there. Is everything else in there? Yeah, everything's good. Okay, I'm glad I kept that. This is insane already, dude. So yeah, what we're going to do is separate these and have 1 crusher for each type of ore. I think that's the smarter idea. Let's not bottleneck my system again. That's the whole goal. I don't mind having more machines. It's not like I can't afford it. Okay, so we're going to take that. That's about as small as I can make the conveyor belt going upwards. So I think we'll put the next one here. And then inside that one, we are going to have, well, 2 of the ores. So we'll do gold on the left, I guess. copper on the right, and then... Oh, copper, as I was saying, copper on the right. As I was saying, copper on the freaking right. Thank you. And, well, hard to tell, but yes, it is definitely separating into the 3 different types of ores. So now I can take those ores, smelt them down, and build separate systems for every ore. Bring it back here, and Bob's your uncle. I think that's everything. Did I do... I mean, I didn't do everything yet, but at least we got a good baseline for high output, baby. And very high output, I feel like. At least a lot more than before. I don't know if I can do everything, though. I'm getting a little nervous. This is already getting insane. I guess the one other thing I could do is crush before I even get into my system, but then we run into the issue of crushing the random gems. So yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. All right, everything's looking good. This is satisfying to see the different colors over here. So now I guess we'll go... This is where I'm scared. I don't know. Like, I'm already struggling for space over here. I'm going to need to bring one system. So copper should go over here just because it's to the left. Iron probably here, and gold I might actually just bring out to a different room and refine and bring it back in. I don't know if we're gonna have the space or not. All right, and let's also, before I forget, do this right. We need our lids on because I don't want to risk losing those. Why am I lagging? I wasn't lagging before, so I don't know if I like that. All right, toggle, there we go. That one's already closed. And same thing over here. Toggle and toggle. So yeah, I think I'll say screw it to that mining thing here because there is a node here that I can get and a node there. I just need this space. Visually, this is insane to see how much output I'm doing already. All right, so we're going to clear all debris. We'll turn off the miners for a second and get back to this. So I don't know if I want to redesign this or not. I might redesign that later. We'll see. So yeah, first and foremost, let's get these systems separated and starting to refine. So I really don't want to invest too much into conveyors. I want to save space. So we're going to... It's going to look probably more chaotic, but I want my travel times to be shorter. So, for example, right now, I'm going to be putting my smelter right here if I can. Or blast furnace, they're called in this game. Oh, wait. Do I need... Oh, sorry. I forgot. We didn't do the crushers yet. So we need the crusher first. Unfortunately, that means we need to go up one more. Wow, I didn't realize we needed to be so high for the crushers. We'll take this. Gotta remember to periodically delete these two. All right, so crusher there should be okay. It's not really in the way of anything. All right, after that, we gotta blast it. Ooh, man. Can I actually fit it there? Yeah, nice. Okay, so blast furnace right here, and then we'll have it going this way. Damn it, why do I keep thinking... They're smaller. So, right, so we need to go one more up, which we still can fit in here. So, oh, no, we can't. Crap. So what I'm going to have to do is bring that back one. This is good, though. This gives me a lot of room over at the side to do this. So what we'll have to do is just bring this just back around. No big deal. Into that. And out will pop the ore. Now, this is where it's going to get fun because we have to separate this. You got to remember, copper goes into plates and rods, but plates can also be made into pipes. And then we also want ingots going back being cleaned as well. So we have options for that. We have the wiper and then the T... No, it wasn't the T-junction. There was a high output one. Oh, I hate not having that open. All right, I got to get used to my pathing again. I got to figure out how it's going to be easy to get back. So bear with me as we learn. But yeah. There was... What was the high... Oh, yeah. Ore overflow splitter. A large walled splitter useful for splitting large quantities of ore. All right. Being that it mentions ore, I don't think we'll be using that. I think we'll just go back to the smart splitters just because they work. They're definitely not perfect, but they seem to work very well in this game, and I haven't actually broke them yet. So, yeah, we'll keep using them. Actually, I think what I'm going to do instead, as I said before, I didn't want a lot of toggleable options, but the ore is kind of annoying. I don't want to have to take 50% of my ore and make it into ingots if I don't need to. So what I think I'll do, how does this work? Switch direction. Okay, so yeah, then I can just tell it to go that way if I do want ore. Switch direction, and then we are outputting. I think that's just going to save a lot of time and space, which obviously is something that we're struggling with. So I'm thinking we're just going to do that. Oh, wait, where's that going? Okay, so that would go back through my gem mining system. That'd be great if I could connect to that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to connect to that, so I'm going to have to get crafty to get this back through here. All right, so we got that going that way. I don't like that I'm already, like, feeling tight for space. And then we'll bring that up like that. And then we'll just drop that over onto that conveyor belt, which will polish it and call it a day. So there's gold bar done. And that's on a toggable switch. So we are going to do... I think we'll just do the ingots toggable. So yeah, right after that, we'll do the wiper blade. And that will go into my two systems. Again, we need the rod system and then the pipe system. Or sorry, the plate/pipe system. So in a perfect world, I'd like 30% of the ore to go one way and then 60% of the ore to go the other because that would keep everything even. I don't know how to do that, though. My brain doesn't work that way. So this is the system we're doing. I really like the look of this, by the way. It looks a lot more efficient, you know? All right, so I guess we'll start by the easy one. No, let's do the hard one first because I need the space. So we're going to do plate and pipe. So first of all, we need the old roller. So it goes out that way. And, okay, so then we can turn into... We did already have the gold over here on these things. We probably do want to utilize these once we build them into plates. So let's figure out where we want to put the next machine. And this is definitely the hardest of the machines because I think it comes in sideways, doesn't it? Yeah, so what we're going to want to do is just pipe that right in like that. Oh, perfect. Look at how efficient this is! All right, and then, unfortunately... How am I going to want to do this? Oh, wait. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry. Because I need some of these to go back. Unfortunately, plates were a bit of the one that would break my system. So I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, I guess I could do a roller conveyor all the way back with just plates on it if I really wanted to and connect them all together. Now I'm just redesigning a complex system, though. Damn it. Roller sorter, sort subjects and rollers. No. What am I doing? I thought this was the pipe. Oh my god, this is the rod extruder. All right, I'm already screwing up. All right, so extrudes ingots into rods. So why is this? I thought the plates only went on the bars. All right, so I screwed up. I thought this was the plate thing. This is the rod thing. So let's get the plate thing down. There we go. Rolling mill. All right, so there we go. We got that. Interesting. It's slightly smaller. So yeah, sorry. I thought the only the plates had the rollers, but the rods do as well. So yeah, then after this, we are going to want to add a separator. Ooh, could I fit that in there maybe? That's too close. I know that will break the plates. I don't know how to move the plates easily. So I'm going to add an extra roller here. Keep these even. I need to separate them, but I know if I add this, it could run into issues. All right, let's just analyze this and see. So we're going to have some of those going back and then some of those going into... Which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So what do I want to do? This way? I can't fit this anywhere. So I can put that up there if I do scaffolding. I guess I could put it in here. But then it comes out... Oh, actually, you know what? Actually not a bad idea. Because I should be able to fit that in there. Oh, is that not low enough? Yeah, no, that's good. So now I can bring that back on this pathway. Because that's going back to clean, right? Yeah, that goes back to clean. So we're just going to do something like that. And then over to here. Oh, of course. All right, take that one back. I shouldn't even need it anyways. Let's save the money and not buy an extra one. All right, I'm very nervous. These big walled things are going to actually jam the system more. All right, so that's going back, though. Going into that. Now all I need to do is bring this back. So that comes out here. So what I think I'll do... trying to keep this system as compact as possible. Boost that up like that. Bring this over here. And again, I'm really hoping this works with all these drop downs, but we'll drop that into there. And there we go. We're bringing everything back. And I think that is a much better designed system. That is everything. That's everything for the copper. So let's test this. I'm so excited to be able to push more through my system if I can. I'm very nervous, but this gets me excited because all I have to do is this 2 more times and we're done. And I don't think that's much space that it's taking. I mean, I could even build these systems on top of each other if need be, but I can definitely get one there and I could squeeze one in over here weirdly, I feel like. So I think we're okay for everything. First and foremost, though, I just want to make sure the system is indeed working and we are not losing anything. So let's get this tested for a while here. Looking fantastic, as you can see. And yeah, we definitely got to add everything else to the other polishers. So all copper's coming through here as well as gems. That should be enough for that one polisher. Now we'll add iron or something to this. What's going on here? Oh, no. How is it? Oh, sorry. I was like, how am I losing things? That's no big problem. That's just the iron I haven't set up yet. All right, copper's finally coming in. Takes a while to get copper here, so we haven't had much to the system yet. There we go. Now it's good to see the little guys. All right, and out pops the bar, and then we have our separator going into the different systems. We made a plate right now. How exciting. Okay. What's going on? Why? Oh, is it actually jammed? Frag, man! So I can't actually use this here. Oh. Wait, excuse me. Okay. You know what? There's always at least one plate here. Plates are always broken like this. It kind of just jams them in, and then sooner or later it comes out. Huh. So there is an issue, though, that it kind of stockpiles them here. But yeah, this is working. It's not working well. I might refine this a bit later. But I don't think we're going to run into jamages. And there goes some plates back, as you can see. I don't know, man. Can I do something better here? Oh. Oh. I forgot. Wait, why are these dirty? Oh, I think they're just actually dirty. Okay, well, that's fine. It's just weird to me. There's no, like, roller separator. Because you would think there would be. There's this conveyor, ledge, straight, slope, and then corner. That's it, I think. Oh, roller routing conveyor. A roller conveyor with a toggleable direction. Oh, it's toggleable, though. I don't like toggles. I like automation, baby. And my first one did just indeed pop out, so that kind of annoys me. All right, so here's the toggleable conveyor. Obviously, this will work a lot better. So, yeah, we're gonna do it right the first time. Clear and redesign. Because, yeah, as much as I like how small this is, it is a little jammy. Okay, so we got the plate side, and then I got to figure out where we're going to put the roller. This thing is always the bane of my existence, dude. Well, I think there's no way. It blocks everything. So I got to put it this way, but that's blocking that. So do I? Okay, what I'll do is I'll do it this way. This is expanding my territory way too much, but this thing's in the way. So I'd love to put it here. I got to put it over there, though. I think that's probably the best idea. Now, the problem with that as well is these things are a 2x2. I can't even... Okay, hold on. I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. So what if I do something like that over here? And then... Huh. That's kind of cool looking. All right, so yeah, we'll do that over here. And then we have this going backwards. Can I do... Oh, God, this is stressful. I had it so well. I really liked my original design, but I can't have things falling off the conveyors. All right, I cannot do this for the life of me. Like, it just takes so much space with this thing. So I think I might accept some jamages. Actually, the one thing that might be smart is to do this. And then maybe bring this over here. Then I'll have more space. Where does that go? Oh, dude, I hate the inventory in this game so much with a passion. All right, so yeah, if we do something like that and then bring this over here... You think that will work? And then switch direction? Yeah, that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. That's not gonna help me, though, dude. That's not... Frig, man. It'd be so easy if I should just go back to my OG way, because honestly, it works pretty well. All right, because these 2x2 churny pieces are just impossible, I'm really hoping this works. So I'm just using the hoppy pieces to save space, and I think I have everything connected together now. Obviously, a much different design. Little worried about that lip, actually. Oh, God damn it, that lip's gonna actually be a problem. I didn't have any more space. Oh, I just hate it. I hate it. Okay, sorry, everybody. Everything's fine. Just gonna test it, see if it works. I should have just kept my friggin' system the same. Okay, so let's just keep building this as we wait. This game would be so much easier if I didn't have to build these damn tubes, man. Because, yeah, this plating truly is the worst. Yeah, I think we're going to have to build up. Because it is just not going to work here. Hey! Out pop. Okay, that's a good sign. The rod did pop out. Good. All right, now I think I'm going to go back to normal conveyors for the start. This is a mix mash, man. Do I have any normals in here? Only because I've tried to build a lane back, and it's damn impossible. Just with these big ones. So, yeah, we'll do this. I think it should be okay from here. So, we'll go actually back over to the big ones. Just because why not? Better to have walls than not. And, yeah, this pillar, bane of my existence right now, is so frigging annoying. I just want to make sure... Can these things do turns? I'm going to say no problem at all. And look at that. Look at that. We got both coming through. Okay, sorry. I need to celebrate because that took me... That was like an hour of extra steps just because I wanted to redesign that because one freaking plate fell off. Oh, no. All right, and it's very tempting to go over to this polisher, but I do need to separate my polishers out, so... We'll actually connect to the other one, just trying to save as much space as possible here. Excuse me? Why? Why can't that go there? Why? Clear all physics and ore objects. I don't get it. That should... Is it the little lever? The lever's a problem. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just have to zigzag like a friggin' psycho over here for a second. No big deal. All the way over there. Maybe I'll add a light post here or something. All right, come to me, my brother. Come through the beams. Over to your new location, I think. Yeah, this is going right to it. Perfect. Oh, hold on. Oh, crap, I'm out, bud. Sorry. You're almost there. Almost to the polisher. Okay, maybe I should turn this over a little bit. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Save the space. And yeah, we just got to invest in a couple more of these. But yeah, that's a good use of space, in my opinion. Then I still have this one open. Crap. I just realized for gold and iron. Mind you, I'm not doing much iron, so we might combine iron with the copper and then have gold on its separate system. Okay, there's that done. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something. I don't think so. I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I don't have conveyors here, so I guess I'm technically missing that. Why is there only one gold? Wait, why is there gold? Oh, yeah, it is coming out. It just took forever to get here. I am getting gold. It's just far away. I guess the only thing I didn't really try is this. Not that I think this would ever break, but if we ever do need copper bars for a quest or something, well, we can just toggle that on and assuming this... Okay, a little bit chaotic, but fine. It seems to work just fine. Okay, thank you. And switch direction back. All right, copper is done. It's not as small as I hoped for, but at least this works pretty well. Let's maybe, just in case, add an extra layer here. And then also add this here just in case it somehow falls into that hole. So I don't think it should ever fall out now. And those pop off perfectly. Okay, I'm happy with it. It's not perfect. It's as perfect as I feel like I can be in the current game, though. All right, next up. There is the ore crusher. Good to see you again, buddy. Welcome back to the club. Where... Dude, can I have more bar pieces? I need more pieces here because I am just lost. There they are. I was looking for my conveyors. All right, so we'll bring this going up. And then I think I'm going to go that way. Just because, obviously, there's a lot of room over there. Don't think that's high enough, right? So we go up once more. And then over to you. And there we go. We're at least grinding them. And directly after that, we can put this going that way. Crap, that's right. Why do I do this every time? All right, so that's fine. We're going to have to rotate backwards anyways, because I am running out of space. That's actually kind of a cool spot for that. So we have our smelter right by our thing, assuming... Ah! Sorry. I'm so sick of rocks getting in my way, dude. I'm gonna crash out, dude. Okay, well, that's probably smart anyways to keep these separated in case we do get a little bit of overflow. That's actually perfect. I'm happy with that. And out pops the iron. Oh, back to this. Okay. I actually think before anything, I should just get freaking gold the hell out of here. Because I need to remember, I need space for the gold to get through. So we're just going to put that there. So I don't run into issues later. And there we go. We got the iron coming out. Am I cleaning Sorry, just thinking about the ingot. Oh, yeah, because it goes back to this, and then, yeah, that goes into the cleaning process of the gems. Okay, so we are cleaning the ingot. Sorry, crisis averted. Can't have any dirty ingots around, you know? What's that? Why is that like that? Uh-oh. How did that happen? How did I get slag, man? I don't want slag. All right, screw the gold. I'll deal with the gold later. I need this space. Oh, God. All right, so we got that. This can go back. This will be the ingots. As I said, the whole goal here was to build in the sky, so I'm not too worried. Just have to do something like that. I just didn't want it to be too ugly, but it's probably going to be very ugly, guys. I'm sorry. And you know what? We'll just take that back and drop it on that. Perfect. So this is never going to be used anyways, but if I ever need an ingot, at least I got that. Done. As we saw before, separation time. There we go. And I think we'll just do this again because it's not like I have freaking room over there. I might go that way over there for this, though. I got to remember gold, though. Oh, there it is. All right, so we just want to save as much space as possible. So that is the... What is that? The rolling mill. All right, so we'll do something like that. And then... Again, I'm not going to use the other pieces. This works really well, actually. So where do I want to put the next one? This is the hard one. This is the annoying jerk that never works with me. All right, so it's not... Ooh. Wait. Oh, the friggin' rock. I bet I can put a scaffolding there, though. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to easily get it back. I kind of actually rather it go over here somehow. No, maybe not, because then I have the gold. So regardless of which way we go, it's going to be hard to get this thing back without it looking dumb. Okay, so yeah, nice. I figured that out. So if I put scaffolding here, I can actually build over the mine things. I think I figured that out last time. But at least now I got that. And I do need some space in here because I got to separate this. Oh, no. I just realized I made a big mistake. I was like, how did I get the plates separated? I didn't separate the frigging plates, guys. Oh, God. Okay. Ah! All right. Crisis averted. I'm just getting better with these, I guess. So I just had to add an extra scaffolding here. And I think I should be good now. I added the flippy floppy. That should push it in. I think we should be okay. This is the only thing I can do. I really don't know how to separate 50-50 at least the pipes without just having a toggleable switch, which maybe I should have done. I mean, that was the goal over here, but then I kind of got building and it was an hour later and then I forgot what I was doing and it's all a blur. But that should be good to get approximately 50-50 plates and cylinders. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to have to redesign a different type of system because we have way less space. So I think I'm just going to say screw it for the plating. I really did want to do better with this, but we're just going to accept that we have to use these things, which is going to make my life a lot easier. But yeah, we are going to get probably some traffic jams. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. All right, so this is for the rods, so I can do that now. And for some reason, that is red. Great. That's fun. That's fun. That's always a good freaking time when it's freaking red. All right, let's just do this one. Why am I trying to do the other one? All right, so that goes like that. Oh, no, then I would out-pop there. I don't want that. I cannot get this in here easily. I can't believe I'm struggling right now. So how... I might actually do need to put it over... I don't know. So if I put it here, I do actually kind of want to wrap back around and through here, connecting over to this one. Because that's going to go to my polisher. So I feel like that's a good access point, actually. Kind of good access point to get over there. If I do that like that, that goes over there. God damn it. Good? Oh, that is good. Okay, so yeah, we do that. And we go like that. And then out pops over here. I think I could get through here. I would love to keep the rail going all the way through here. I don't know if that's going to be a case or not. Oh, nice. Okay, so now if I do that... Okay, so we got something like that. That will go over to that, and then we'll go over to the big ones, which should be fine for plates. Yeah, we'll go all the way over to here, actually. And there we go. Okay. Now... oh, God. I can't get through here. What am I saying? How could it be All right, it's fine. I can still get through. I just can't get through, you know? All right, so if we incline it up... Oh, God, dude. I just need to get... Actually, no, that's fine. That's all we need to do. Let's not go higher than we need. All right, bring this over here. Unfortunately, we need to zigzag this again. This is what I didn't want. My whole goal was to make a nice little machine. It's never going to happen. All right, and that's going over into that one, which is polishing over here. Okay, one thing done, I think. I hope. Now we're splitting the plates already. Well, technically, we're already almost done. So we're splitting the plates already. This is going to go back, so I think I'll bring the plates back with that one, just because, obviously, it would save space. So let's actually utilize at least some of these if we can, because this would be a good spot for this. And we'll bring that back that way. Do a little bit of zigzaggies over there. That's fun. Using all my friggin' space, but it's fun. Okay? No, I'm not going to use that one. Let's just do that. What if I actually... Hold on. What if I go upwards with this? Oh, wait. Oh, sick. All right. And then that's just going back into the polisher. Okay, so we just need... So that's probably not enough. One more conveyor like that. Is that good? Did I do ever... What the hell is this? What is that? Oh, yeah. I kind of need to do this part. I was going to connect over to this, but then I didn't do that. All right, this is just for ingots. So we'll just kind of do the same thing over here. Keep it uniform and pretty. And voila. Oh, crap. That's not going to work. What am I saying? That's not going to work. Damn it. All right, that's actually fine. We can just take this back, take this back. All right, and there we go. All right, what I think I'm going to do is this, and then we'll get rid of this one. This is so... It just frustrates me. There we go. So that, like, I still don't think that's going to work, is it? Well, it should. I mean, I think it's going to fall over there before it falls over the ledge. It might jam a bit here, but that's fine. This is chaotic enough. All right, is that everything? I definitely don't like this system as much as my other one. I don't even really like that one either. It's not going as planned, but it's going. All right, we're going to turn on all auto miners. So that is everything but gold now, hopefully. And as I wait for that to come, I got to figure out how to get poor old gold out of here. So where am I going to go with gold? That's the thing. I need a big spot. I don't even think I should go down here because I don't have enough room to put another conveyor belt. It's something I got to think about. Actually, maybe going over that way might be smart. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Because this is the big area over here, right? Yeah. So I could just build up here with the gold and then bring it back. Hey. Is that a... Hold on here. What's going on over there? I think I see a little hole. I see a little hole. A little secret hole. I always like a good secret hole. What the hell is this? Well, we got a diamond. Well, this is cute. I don't even know where my pickaxe is, but there was a secret diamond over here. All right, how's it doing? Looking pretty good over here. Ooh, interesting. It was like loading the physics there. You see that? Yeah, like weights. Interesting. There's like a pause part there. I don't know why. It must be confused by the amount of conveyors going everywhere. Regardless, if it's not breaking it, it's fine. It's looking pretty good. As I said, I don't like these, but it works. And being that we have the rollers side by side, it seems to work really well, actually. Oh, pops that. What the hell is going on here? What am I doing? That goes that way. This is looking good. I mean, it's big as hell again, but it's looking good. The important part is I think our efficiency is going to be way better. There's our gold coming out. So yeah, I think I will be going over there. But I think this is a good time to wrap up this episode here, guys. Obviously, this is going to be a pretty big build. As I said, goal is to add a lot more to the system. We didn't do any of that today. I just wanted to get the baseline done. And I kind of want to ask you guys, like, is this good? Do you guys have any suggestions? I do like to read the comments down below, but I think this obviously is going to be a much better system. And I think our output's going to be just fine with this, thanks to these new fantastic sorting machines. So yeah, I'm sorry for the many people who were frustrated of my old system. It was a long time coming to redesign it, and I just wanted to wait for some new upgrades as well as updates. So yeah, I'm excited to get deeper into this and seeing how much we can push through the system now. As always, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.